Today's tout gimmick is multiple services. Now, touts will operate under different names or different companies, but they're all the same person or company. For example, say there's a tout group out there called the North Sports Group. And say there's a victim out there buying picks from North Sports Group, right? After a while, the victim gets tired of losing with picks from the North Sports Group, so they start to look elsewhere to buy picks. And say that this victim does some Google searching and they find South Sports Group. The victim falls for the hype. Everything about South Sports Group looks good, right? But what the victim doesn't know is that South Sports Group is also the same as North Sports Group. They're owned by the same people. They're run by the same people, but they act like they're different operations. For example, a tout at North Sports Group that goes by Johnny Michigan might go by Johnny Tennessee at South Sports Group and act like they're two different people, but they're really the same person. And chances are there's probably also an East Sports Group and a West Sports Group and a Northwest Sports Group. There's a lot of different shell entities that these touts use. So I'm sure you're probably asking yourself, what's the point? The more shell entities a tout group has, the higher chances of one of these shell entities being on a hot streak that they can advertise. So if dissatisfied victim at North Sports Group is mad and says, I'm not going to pay you anymore, well then North Sports Group might say, okay, well we're sorry to see your business go, but we know some good guys over at South Sports Group that might be able to help you. We're just telling you this out of the good of our own heart. Yeah, right. It also helps to hide losses because if they're losing at North Sports Group, then, well, at least that South Sports Group might be winning, right? It's all about staying one step ahead of your victims. Because ultimately a tout is going to have a bunch of dissatisfied victims when they're not winning, and because all touts don't win, then there's going to be a lot of dissatisfied victims out there. It's kind of like a scam artist hopping from town to town. Once they've conned all the victims in one town, they hop to the next town with a bunch of unknowing victims in the next town that don't know anything about the scam. It's the same concept. Touts are notorious for this, which is why a lot of touts change their name all the time. It's about creating a new identity and a fresh start to con the same people over and over again. Touting is a scamming business, a scummy business, and this is just another example of the smoke and mirrors gimmicks that they use to con people.